behind every great man, there's even a greater woman. And I know that to be true, because I am reminded of it every friggin' day. But it has been that way throughout history. I mean, after all, FDR had Eleanor, who my wife still speaks to quite frequently. JFK had Jackie. Ike had
Monica?
Ike had Tina, I believe. Ike had Tina. But you know, I must tell you this little story, folks. It was back when I was still in office. We were headed to a function in Chicago one night, and got a little low on gasoline, so the Secret Service had us pull into one of the designated filling stations. The attendant came out. Turned out Hillary and the attendant knew each other. They went to high school together there in Chicago, and they had actually dated for a short period of time. So they talked over the good old days. And as we're pulling away, I turned to Hillary and I said to her, "Now you see that, Hill? If you'd have married him, you'd be the wife of a gas station attendant." And she said, "No, Bill. If I'd have married him, he'd be president." I learned a lot while I was in the White House. Did you all know that when you're president of the United States, you can get an Egg McMuffin after 10:30 in the morning? Now everybody can. What's up with that? Here's something else I found out, and quite honestly, I was a little embarrassed about it, but I did take steps to correct it. Air Force One was the only plane in the United States that was allowed to discharge its wastewater overpopulated areas. It was a leftover from the Reagan trickle-down economic policies, of course. Tomorrow I'll be speaking to the University of Miami, and every time I speak at a university, it kind of reminds me of that day when we dropped Chelsea off at Stanford University out in California. That was a bittersweet moment for me, of course. The sad part being that my little girl was growing up and moved 3,000 miles away from home. But the good part was that it opened up another bedroom in the White House. Oh, yeah. Well, over the last couple of years or months or so, you know, we've got a beautiful two-story home there in Chappaqua, and as usual, Hillary will have her story and I'll have mine. We recently celebrated a wedding anniversary, and Hillary said to me, she said, "Bill, why don't you just take me somewhere I've never been before?" So I walked her to the kitchen.